Did you know the first week of April is National Library Week, where we celebrate libraries, especially public libraries, where you can go and check out books for free. So today we're going to read a couple of books about libraries. The first one is The Library Book. And this book was written by Tom Chapin with Michael Mark, and it's illustrated by Chuck Gronick. And it's by Atheneum, published by Atheneum Books. Let's see what happens in this book. Saturday morning, and the rain is pouring. Dad worked late last night, and he's in there snoring. Same old stuff on TV. Boring. So what if I can't go out and play? I know what I'll do today. I'm going to the library. Down to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Now, I like books and they like me. So when I go to the library, I sit down in my favorite chair and I check out to see who's there. Maybe one book, maybe two will say, "Take me home," says Winnie the Pooh. And if we have to travel far, I'm going to bring my honey jar. Oh, I'm going to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Sleeping Beauty yawned and said, "I'll come when I get out of bed." But Madeline said, "Let her nap," and jumps up into my lap. The Cat in the Hat says, "Hey, I'll go." "Don't take him," said Pinocchio. "Don't take that cat to your address. He always makes a mess." Oh, I'm going down to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary. Picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Miss Parker's behind the checkout desk today. The Cheshire Cat jumps on her head and says, "Let's play." Mrs. P says, "Goodness, are you sure you want all of these?" "Oh, yes," we shout together. She says, "Shh, quiet, please." I'm going down to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. The seven dwarfs begin to shout, "Say, take us with you, check us out." Then Cinderella gets her gown and Babar gets his crown. See all the book characters that want to go home with her? Then Curious George swings from the shelf. See him? And along comes Mother Goose herself. Out the door we danced and sang. The whole library rang. Oh, I'm going down to the library, picking out a book to read. Check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Look at all the book characters following her home. I'm going down to the Shh. Now she's reading. Picking out a book, check it in, check it out. And there she is at home reading on her bed with Winnie the Pooh. I hope you enjoyed this book, The Library Book. This book is Our Library. It's written by Eve Bunting and illustrated by Maggie Smith. The publisher is Clarion Books. Miss Goose stamped my library book. She leaned across her desk. "Our library is going to close forever," she whispered. "Oh, no," I said. "Why?" "It's too old. It needs a new roof and new paint," Miss Goose said sadly. I said. We checked out 2 books, How to Lay a Perfect Roof and Library Painting for Beginners. We read by day and we read by night. The next morning we got started. We laid a perfect roof. We painted the library buttercup yellow with sky blue trim and a grass green door. "Beautiful," we said. "It is beautiful," Miss Goose said. "But it takes a lot of money to run a library. We don't have a lot of money." We checked out a book, How to Make Money Fast. We read by day and we read by night. Then we had a bake sale and an art sale, and we sold candy door to door. "Oh my," Miss Goose said, "that's a lot of money. But Goat owns the ground the library sits on, and he wants it back. He can sell the land for even more money." We were flummoxed. "How will we learn without a library?" Mouse asked. "We'll be ignorant," Skunk said. "And an ignorant skunk is a very sad skunk indeed." I said. "Remember that it's the library we love, not the land it sits on. Let's find a book." The book they found was How to Move from One Place to Another. We read by day and we read by night, and then we looked for the perfect place for our library. "We're going to move it to Buttercup Meadow," we told Miss Goose. "Oh my," she said. "Old Beaver owns Buttercup Meadow. He's a grumpy fellow, and he won't give up that meadow. His little grandson plays there every day." I rubbed my chin. You say he has a grandson? Then and there we checked out 2 books, How to Read to Your Grandkids and How to Speak Wisely and Well to Grumpy Old Beavers. We read by day and we read by night. We looked at the pictures and we thought hard. Then we went to see Old Beaver in his lodge on Puddle Pond. "What do you want?" he asked. He was grumpy, all right. Rabbit turned tail and ran, but I spoke up wisely and well. "Sir," I said, "the library is closing. We would like to move it to your beautiful meadow." "No," Beaver grunted, grumpier than ever. "We know you have a grandson," I went on. I was fearful but determined. Where will he get books to read?" "With books to read, he'll grow up smart," Skunk said. "And interesting," Squirrel added. "He'll have fun," I told Old Beaver. "And reading is something that grandparents and grandchildren can do together." Old Beaver said. I opened the book I'd brought. "Look." Old Beaver glanced at the pictures. "Those are ducks," he said. "A grandfather duck and his grandson," I said. "And here is the baby chipmunk with his grandma." Old Beaver said, "No beavers?" "Not yet," I told him, thinking quickly. "We could send a picture to the publisher." We waited. Old Beaver slapped the deck with his broad, flat tail, and we waited some more. At last he smiled. "Oh, all right," he said. "Let me get my grandson so we can take a picture." The next day, some of us and all of us and some grown-ups too got together and moved the library. So they put it on wheels and they moved it over to Buttercup Meadow. Our library sits in the meadow. Buttercups drift around its buttercup yellow walls. Its grass green door is always open, and the sky above it is mostly blue. On rainy days, we stay cozy inside. On sunny days, we lie in the shade of a big whispering oak tree and read. We have story hour and parents bring their little ones. Old Beaver and his grandson come in the afternoon after they've had their naps. They look so content together. Mole has taken lots of pictures of them. And Miss Goose has found several books about beavers for the library. Badger didn't know how to read, so we're teaching him. Can you see Old Beaver and his grandson coming? And there's Miss Goose. And here's Badger learning how to read. Gopher lies in the grass and kicks up his legs. There's nothing you can't learn to do when you have books, he says. And this book is Exercise for Gophers. Porcupine smooths down her hair, her quills. If you can read, she adds, I smile, and it's even better if you have a library. I hope you've enjoyed this book, Our Library by Eve Bunting.